Yeah, that's me. That's me. I'm like, why do I feel this way? And it's like, you should probably eat something. That's a good idea. One time I was sitting with my boyfriend and me and him were eating dinner and I was like ravenous, digging in my food. He's like, when's the last time you ate? I was like, yesterday. It's a problem, everybody. It's a problem. I'm so bad about remembering to eat. I totally feel hungry too. And before I know it, it's 5 p.m. Like, right? Like, chat. We understand. We understand each other. I miss 2 meals. Either you wait or you eat bag of chips that are less healthy than a burger. Yeah, and then you just run, because then you're so hungry. All you can do is go to your cupboard and eat, like, I don't know, cashews or just grab some carrot. Like, you're just shoveling in food, whatever it is that you don't have to cook. And this is our life for forever. AKA hashtag girl dinner. Hashtag girl dinner, exactly. Exactly, Combat Peach. It turns into girl dinner. Good tea. Okay, we're gonna not have that still be on. This is why I have a snack stash, and I set a timer when I'm working to eat, because I will not eat for days. Yes, love to see it. Love to see it. Those methods. Sometimes we have to have special methods to make sure that we take care of ourselves, because taking care of ourselves is important. Not eating dinner, forgetting to eat, it's not cute. It's not very demure. It's not very cutesy. Not eating is not cutesy or demure, just so y'all know. I don't know if y'all saw that trend on TikTok. Very demure, very cutesy. But yeah, eating regular meals is demure, is cutesy. Love to see it. Very mindful, very mindful. Yes, indeed. Very good for your health, which is something that I am trying to manage and trying to figure out is my own health, which, as you guys can see, I'm not doing a very good job at, considering that I probably took too much of a supplement and now I feel like I want to die. So, yay! I'm like, we're trying to eat healthier, trying to get lots of good protein, fiber, all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm super bad at eating too much. Especially when making pasta. When making pasta and spaghetti, I always make too much every single time. And then I'm like, bet. And then I eat it all. And then I feel terrible because I ate way too much. This is my pasta problem. Hashtag pasta problem. Okay. Note-taking time, because we need to write down what our thoughts were on this tea hot so that we know things. We're gonna say, you know what, y'all can watch me type. Or type. Right? Okay. For Gaiwan, rude, 4-ish, or 3 times astringency still there. Pretty good. Hot. The melon flavor still comes in. Good if you are looking for a strong green tea. Tastes better iced. Now, I do need to give it a star rating. I think for me personally, because I'm just not a fan of too much astringency. Astringency is a little bit of a down for me. Just because I like my green teas to have more of that like umami flavor than astringent flavor. It's still good. Overall, it is a good tea. But if I had to choose between like astringency and like sweeter, I would choose sweeter. I'm gonna give this tea a 7 out of 10. That's what we're going with today, everybody. Boom! 7 out of 10. Okay, and then we can bring this back up. There we go. There we go. This is me with shrimp Alfredo. This pasta dish is my weakness. I end up eating half of a pot. We love our pasta. I meant to say bad at eating too. I don't know where that much came from. I feel like if I were to taste it, it'd be like 3.5 for me. That is possible, yeah, because Mint Matcha, you definitely sound like a person that likes sweeter teas to like astringent teas. So while this is really good and like it tastes really, really nice cold, it's very refreshing. But if you're looking for something like nice and sweet, I just don't think that this would be for you. I still think you would really like the Vineyard Peach Matcha. I think you would. You could add a little bit of honey, and like if you like that fruity strawberry flavor, like I remember that being really good. Actually, you know what? I have notes. Chat, I have notes. We can check. Vineyard Peach Strawberry Tea from the Whistling Kettle. I gave an 8.5 out of 10. See, this is why we write stuff down, so we can see. 8.5 out of 10, which is really high, honestly. Like, that's pretty high. I did 5 Gaiwan brews. The first wasn't bad. The leaves needed to open up. Second to fourth brews were ideal. Lovely black tea with an almost floral flavor. The peach came through and the strawberry was more subtle. Okay, there we go. Those were my thoughts when I Gaiwan brewed this tea last time. That is what I thought. So if that also helps for decision making, that is what I thought when I brewed it. So, boom! Notes for the win! I've got lots of cute stickers on my little notebook. I love it. This one is from Dryad Tea. This sticker right here is one of my favorites. A good friend of mine actually drew this design. And I bought it, I think it was off of Redbubble or something. I don't know if you can still buy it because this was years ago. I don't know if she's still doing it. I've got this sticker, which is from Friday Afternoon Tea. This one is from Panda Angel, as evidenced by the panda with the angel wings. Very excited about that. And then these are just kind of generic stickers that I've bought from different places. I think these are like lavender, groups of lavender, and then this is like a shiny kind of like mushroom with gems that I really, really liked. I think I have some stickers in the back. Yeah, I've got one that I put in here from San Diego. I just decided to put it in there. So, I don't think I have any. No, I don't. Yeah. So, boom. If you were wondering, I think this weekend I'm gonna make a strawberry rhubarb pie. I'm convinced. Ooh, I have not had strawberry rhubarb in years. My goodness, years. It's been so long. I'm not usually one to eat like whole, like not whole, but like fruit and like fruity chunks. But like the last time I had it, it was actually pretty good. The rhubarb wasn't too much. Hello, reality. Welcome on in. It's so good to see you. Is it better than apple rhubarb? I don't know. I've never had an apple rhubarb before. That sounds like it would be really good. I love apple pie. Where it's at. I love a good apple pie, especially around fall time. Good stuff. Absolutely good stuff. Okay, chat, real quick. I have to use the bathroom. Roll bad. So give me just a moment here. Give me a second. I'll be back and I will not be as distracted because, oh my gosh, this tea just went right through me. I'll be back. Okay. I have returned. I have returned from my bathroom break. Oh my goodness, I needed so bad. So much needed. Okay, so. Very good. Yeah, what are the final thoughts? Cucumber melon. Delicious iced. Definitely, I think, stronger favorite for caffeinated than for me. Caffeinated loves a good iced green tea. He also really, really likes a delicious astringent flavor, whereas I tend to lean a little bit more on the umami side of things when it comes to my green tea. So it does get kind of like one like knockdown for that, but otherwise the tea smells good. It does taste really good. I think it is really, really refreshing iced. So if any of that sounds delicious to you, then I'd recommend picking this up. You can pick up just a small sampler of this tea for like $3 to $4 at the Whistling Kettle website. You do not have to commit to a large bag at all until you decide that this is something that you really, really like. You can brew like, I don't know, depending on how much tea you use, like 2 to 3 cups in this little bag. So, yeah. If that sounds good to you, then go for it. All right, Combat Peach has redeemed Ask for Tea Recommendation. All right, what are the parameters for this tea recommendation? Do we have parameters? Or, I don't know, something in particular, a flavor you're looking for or something, or just recommend me a tea and I just have to figure it out. I feel I should let you know the watermelon lychee is in stock now. I swear. I swear! Oh my gosh. Of course it is. Of course the watermelon tea is in stock after the fact. Of course that would happen to me. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you for letting me know. Maybe the next time I order from them, I'll get it just to spite and try it and see if I like it. Who knows? Surprise me? Okay, here we go. All right. Let's see here. Combat Peach, I know that you've liked my chai recommendations in the past. I know you also, because you guys have made, like you and your mom have made peach sweet tea at home. So I know that you also like peach. No pineapple. Well, that's your mom. That's your mom does not do pineapple. Both of these are correct. Yeah. Stating true facts. They were just waiting for you to give up. Yeah, they were. Yeah, I love pineapple. Okay, Combat Peach, yeah, also loves pineapple. Mom cannot have it because allergies. I remember, because I think you or someone in the fam was gifted some pineapple tea and then you gave it to me because you're like, we cannot have this. Absolutely not. Let's see here. I really wish I could like see all the stuff that I have because I can't. Okay, hang on. Mei-chan, thinking. Put my thinking brain on. So, that good citrusy vibe. Yeah, I couldn't even brew it because if it got in the air, she'd have a reaction. Oh my gosh, that is severe. How does she leave the house? Like, wow. It's aggressive. Let's see here. Okay, hang on. I am going to use my phone because I need to see. Yup. Hang on. Oh, no, bring it back. My brain is like not functioning. It's fine. And then we'll go here. What are in my favorites right now? No, go back. What are in my favorites right now? Okay, so far those are all my favorites. I need to update my favorites list from Friday afternoon tea because yeah, I need to have more favorites. There's not many right now. Granted, seasonal stuff comes and goes, and then they won't be on the list. So if you ever want to be left alone, wear a cologne perfume with pineapple, right? Let's see. Summer is leaving. Or maybe, okay, hang on. Maybe I don't use my phone. I'm sorry. This is taking so long because my brain is just farting right now. Okay, hang on. Ooh, okay, that could work. Hang on, I'm looking through my archives. the archives! See, that's gonna be hard to get. I would recommend it, but it's hard to get because you actually have to go to the physical store to get it. You know what? Alright. Here we go. Because it is coming soon. Fall is coming back. Fall is returning. I think you would like Harvest Spice from Friday Afternoon Tea. And my notes just literally say if like it's just got a nice dark apple cider vibe. And so if you love a good apple cider, I think you would like Harvest Spice. We have to wait like a few days, or maybe not. Hang on, let me double check my sources. It might be available now. Fall teas. What do we got? Harvest Spice. Or should I just look it up through the, here we go. Harvest Spice. Is it available yet? Or no? No, it's not available yet. Dang it. It's part of fall seasonals. Oh, dang. Okay, hang on. Yeah. Okay, I'm looking at the ingredients list. I think because it has black tea, apple, cinnamon, ginger, cardamom. So it's got a little bit of that chai vibe with some vanilla and apple flavoring. And I gave it a 5 out of 5. Because at the time I was doing 5 out of 5, I wasn't doing out of 10. At that point in time. So it was a 5 out of 5, and I just wrote warm, dark apple cider vibes. So, that is my tea recommendation. Unfortunately, we have to wait a little bit for it to become in stock because right now it is not in stock. If you wanted to buy it, you absolutely don't have to. But you can look it up on the website, have a look-see. It is available in decaf. If you do not want it, it is called Harvest Spice. There we go. Harvest Spice is what it is called. We're gonna have to wait until the fall seasonals come in stock, but that's happening soon. Soon! Speaking of which, a beautiful segue Friday Afternoon Tea is currently having a seasonal transition sale. They're having a sale currently because their summer fandom blends are going to be going out of stock soon, and their fall blends will be coming into stock soon. Let me see here. Let me double check. Mythology, Avatar, summer fandom blends are here. Okay. Latin. Okay. Hang on. I'm figuring this out. If we go to fandom blends, these are summer. They will go out of stock on September 3rd. The watermelon lychee is back to out of stock, except for 16 ounces? Madros, did that tea go out of stock like that? Alright, I feel like I need to give up. This is my white whale. This tea is, and I am not buying 16 ounces of a tea that I don't know tastes good. I'm not doing that. Too risky. That's not me. Fall fandom blends in stock from September 1st. Okay, but I know that their horror collection is currently in stock because today is, like, I think Mary Shelley's birthday. So their horror blends, they are bringing back, which, oh my gosh, good chat. And also, with the hashtag, or not with the hashtag, but if you use code TWitchAutumn, you can get 15% off. I believe it's the summer blends. If you check, let me look at my Instagram. Nope, I can't look at my Instagram because I'm already on the website. Never mind, I will look here. No, that's the wrong one. Anyway, the horror blends are here. Oh, the hashtag, or not the hashtag. Maychan, it's not a hashtag, it's a code. So the code applies from September 1st to the 3rd. So starting September 1st, you can use that code TWitchAutumn for 15% off summer and fall seasonal house blends. So we do have to wait till September 1st. I will say that code, 15% off, is going to get you more than my personal code, Maychance Tea House. Maychance Tea House gets you 10% off. You can, however, still use my link. You can still shop using my link, and I will still get the commission for it if you were to use my link. You can use the other code to get you that more % off because deals. But you can still use my code and it'll still work. Or my link. So many words, so many confusing words. Anyway, Harvest Spice will come into stock once September starts, I believe. Back to what I was originally saying. Because I can words. The horror blends are currently back, at least for today, because of Mary Shelley's birthday. On that list are some teas that I have drunk and provided reviews for all of you guys. One of which is, alright, and I've always pronounced La Llorona. That's how it is. La Llorona. Spanish. La Llorona. Let me see. What did I think of that one? When did I drink that one? Oh, that's for... When did I drink that one? Don't tell me. No. Don't tell me I didn't even write it down? Mei-chan. Chocolate hazelnut. Autumnal fate. I have Raised the Dead on here. Here we go. Maybe, okay, hang on. No? Did I never write down a review for La Llorona? Did I never do that? Mei-chan, how dare you? No, I did. I found it. I finally found it. La Llorona, I gave a 9 out of 10. This blend, it says light flavor, has a very watery feeling with a sweet undertone. And by watery, I don't mean it tastes like water. Like, I don't know. It's hard to describe, but it's kind of like water. The ingredients in this tea, it is a white tea with blue pea flower, hollyhock, mugwort, and natural almond flavoring. So it's got almost that, like, almondy vibe. It's basically water, got it. Ah, it's hard to describe, guys. It's very hard to describe, but it's pretty good. I gave it a 9 out of 10. Also, one of my favorite teas of all time is back in stock, guys, and I'm very excited, and it is Raise the Dead. Chat, Raise the Dead is back. At least for today, it is back. Because it's horror day. We know you like Raise the Dead, we know! Because if we look back at my notes here, Raise the Dead, I gave a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I think we've already done Raise the Dead as a tea club tea. So if so, I cannot repeat it, unfortunately. Wonderful earthy pu'er with a slight cranberry flavor, subtle floral flavor with white tea and marigold. Chat, Raise the Dead is honestly, I think, a staple tea for me. Staple. I remember really, really liking it. It has white tea, pu'er tea, cranberry, and marigold. It's a very simple ingredients list. Fantastic. And it is back in stock. $8 for an ounce, which isn't that bad. Honestly, I would love to get, how much is 2 ounces? $16 for 2 ounces. I would get 2 ounces of this tea. I absolutely would. That is something I would do. 100%. Why are some teas rated on a 5 scale and some on a 10 scale? I can answer that question for you, Madros. I can answer that question. Because when I started this tea journal, when did I start it? January 15, 2023. And at the time, I just was doing out of 5. Because usually when I've done book reviews, it's usually out of 5 because that's how many stars you can give it on Goodreads. So most of my book reviews have been like out of 5. Most apps, when you give a star rating, there's usually only 5 stars. So that's where my brain was thinking. It was just out of 5. Cut to, I think when I started when I started the Plum Deluxe Christmas Advent Calendar in 2023, I think Caffeinated was the one that recommended that I widen the ranking to out of 10. because 10 out of 10, like out of 10, it gives room for like a little bit more nuance than a 5 rating. So I started doing out of 10 because I felt like again, you got a little bit more nuance with your reviews and you weren't as limited. I feel like out of 5 feels a little bit limited because then you start getting a lot of teas that are, for instance, 3 stars or 4 stars. But yeah, mostly 3 stars. Most average will just sit there. Meanwhile, when you have out of 10, you could do like a 6, a 5, or a 6, and like it's a little bit different. So yeah, that's why. That's why I switched. They're just half as bad. It's alright. You don't have to feel bad for the teas. Yeah, just half as bad. You should start a website called Good Teas. Good Teas. Just be like, boom. Just seal of approval. Good tea. That sentence is very wrong. Oh well, it's fine. You could get the same with 2 decimals on a 5 scale, but who wants double decimals? Who wants double decimals? Who wants that? Who wants to start getting into the 0.5s? Like, sometimes I think I've done it in my 10-star ratings. I think, have I? Yes. When I started doing 10 out of 10, mango apricot green from Plum Deluxe, I gave it 8.5. So sometimes I'll use the 0.5 scale if I'm really just like, but a lot of the times I'll just stick to whole numbers because whole numbers are nice. I love decimals. The more, the better. More decimals, please. More. 7 and 5/97 thousandths out of 10.3. So detailed. Much detail. I'm gonna have some water. I've had a lot of tea. I did fail math. I was never very good at math. So the simpler the better, in my opinion. Personally. The simpler the better. Alright. Well, honestly, yeah. Oh my goodness. See, this is why I need to keep taking notes. Honestly, lately, I've been forgetting to, like, write down whenever I drink tea, which is so bad. So bad. But I try really hard to remember so that I can look back and I know the general vibe of what I thought, you know? Ooh, yeah, like, ooh, that Aquarius. Unfortunately, guys, I do not like the Aquarius blend from Friday Afternoon Tea. Personally, not for my tastes. And again, just because a tea doesn't taste good to me, doesn't mean that it won't be amazing for somebody else. Just because I rate something poorly doesn't always mean it's a bad tea. There is one instance, though, where I drank a tea that objectively was awful. Straight nasty. Across the board. It was like, I bought the tea like on Me and Caffeinated's honeymoon. Like it was a black tea. It was supposed to be like an orange black tea, and it tasted like potpourri, artificial potpourri. It was terrible. I only need 3 more of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Happy Meal toys. Let's go. I mean, a tea should at worst be water. See, I know it, right? But no, it tasted like potpourri. It was. So yeah, Raise the Dead is back, which I'm super excited about. I honestly would love to get me like a lot of that tea because I love it. Dorian Gray I've never tried. O Negative I've never tried. Mistress of the Dark. I need to try Witch's Brew. I have not tried Witch's Brew from Friday Afternoon, and I feel like that would be super great. Is potpourri not for drinking? No! Majors! No! Don't tell me you're drinking potpourri! No, it's not. That's not supposed to. Witch's brew. What is in witch's brew? This is also a black tea. Black tea, toffee, dark chocolate, natural raspberry and chocolate fudge flavoring. Dude, that sounds delicious. I would try that. Heck yeah. Witch's brew sounds yummy. Man, it's gonna be so hard not buying every single tea that I want. It's gonna be really hard. Although, every time that you guys use my affiliate code, or not my, well, yeah, my affiliate link for Friday afternoon tea, you guys are basically providing me with pocket money to buy more tea. So maybe I need to check and see how much I have available to me and see if I can splurge a little bit. I don't know. I've already bought, the thing is, I've already bought pre-ordered Friday Afternoon Tea's Christmas Advent Calendar. So look forward to that. I'm going to be creating videos for every single tea in that Advent Calendar. So get ready for a video a day in December. Because, yeah, I'm stoked. Because last Christmas, their Advent Calendar overall was rated very, very high. I know a content creator that was financially able to buy multiple Advent Calendars. I myself got the Plum Deluxe Caffeine Advent Calendar. And, yeah, it looked like Friday Afternoon Tea did the best. So I'm very excited this year to be able to do that. I don't know, needs a little eye of newt to be true, Witch's brew. This is so true. It does need, it needs like an eyeball or like a goblin finger or something. Oh, you know what you could do though? You know what you could do? Is you could have the Witch's brew. I've seen people do it. You could make lady fingers like as like a little side treat and make them look like little like fingers. And you could put like little sliced almond for like the nail. You could totally make like a treat to go on the side that really makes it witchy. That would be cool. I don't know what that is, but anyway, that would be really good. I'm glad your ankle is fine, because yeah, it looked kind of like a nasty sprain or something like that. Yeah, definitely keep that, like, yeah, care for that for a little while. Yeah, because we do not need bad ankles. What is it? Well, no, that's an arrow to the knee. Achilles heel. Yeah, we don't want an Achilles heel situation happening up in here. It's never good. Never good. Also, chat, I really promise I have not forgotten about the special project. And honestly, I'm starting to forget a little bit what the point of the project was. But I still have Gator Dave's message to basically put together, what was it, like a directory? I think it was like a directory of like all the tea that I've tried. Like basically take my journal and digitize it so that other people can have a look at it or something like that. I think that was the point. I really promise I haven't forgotten. I am just so busy all the time. Sort of. I think Gator Dave turned it into like a Google, well, not like a Google Excel sheet or something like that. I need to look at it again. It's been a long time, but like something kind of like that. I don't know. I'm working on it. Like, yeah, something. It would kind of function. In my imagination, it kind of functions like an Excel sheet, like a Google Excel sheet, something like that. I promise I'll work on it. Maybe I'll work on it on Saturday. Since the vitamin D has potentially kind of like wrecked me, I will be relaxing this weekend. Except tomorrow, me and Caffeinated are gonna go. I'm gonna pre-order The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. I have not pre-ordered it yet. I'm gonna go to GameStop to do it because at GameStop, when you pre-order, you get a free like cloth kind of flag, like a cloth poster with the game. So I'm gonna do it there so that I get the free item. And then we'll go back to the store to pick it up the day of. Very excited. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. Sadly, I have to leave. I'm waking up in 4 hours. Bye! Goodbye, reality! Get sleep! Go sleep! Go sleep. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this evening, reality. Really appreciate having you here. We'll see you later. Yeah. 2 hour stream. Yeah. At some point, yeah, we are gonna need to have dinner because, man, my body is slowly dying. Like, I don't know, man, I have really been feeling just so off, like all week. I have just been tired. And then of course, exercising. I exercised and then the day after that, I felt so nauseous afterwards, like borderline nauseous after that day. Yeah, so I'm figuring out what's wrong with me and then getting back to normal. So this weekend is gonna be relaxing. I'm gonna vibe, maybe work on my tea spreadsheet. One day, I wanna have a tea empire. Like, I know Twitch is for gaming, and that is still why I'm here. Like, gaming is my core content. Like, obviously we come here for the Let's Plays, for the Zelda content, because Zelda is a big part of my personality now. Like, we're definitely here for that. But also, tea. We're here for tea. We're also here for tea. Like, a lot of streamers kind of have, like, that duality to them a little bit. Ooh, favorite Zelda game? Such a good question, Shroom Poof. I love this question. And it's very difficult to answer. Let me see here. Is this the hang on. I think this is the command. Okay, here we go. Exclamation mark Zelda will show you all the games that I have played and finished, if you want to see that list. Favorite Zelda game? So hard. So hard. I want to say Link's Awakening in a weird way. I think I love Link's Awakening a lot. That one might be my favorite. But my top 3, I think right now, is Link's Awakening, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and Breath of the Wild. I think those are my top 3 at the moment. I do really like Minish Cap. Minish Cap, I finished playing Minish Cap recently, and I actually really do like it. I think it is an amazing game. Threw me for a loop at the end. I actually just watched a playthrough of a guy playing Minish Cap. It's actually a channel called Zelda Dudes. So if you want like lots of Zelda content, they are going through and playing a bunch of the games, and they just played Minish Cap. And so watching him finish the game so easily because he's played the game before, I almost got angry because I was struggling so hard. I was like, no, you don't have to struggle. I struggled. I struggled so much. But overall, I really do like Minish Cap, but I think those are still my top 3. Those are my solid top 3. I haven't gotten to play Link's Awakening yet. I really, really like it, personally. Like, I would recommend it. I mean, and of course, Nintendo came out with the remake, which I love. I've never played the original Link's Awakening with the original graphics, so I do not have a strong opinion on it. But I have played the remake, and I love it. I think the really cute art, I think the art style for it is super charming. Like, I don't know, low stress, like, I'm pretty low stress. Yeah, I like it a lot. Like, I think Link's Awakening is a really good beginner Zelda game, honestly. I think it's a really, really good game to start out with. There are a couple of moments in the game where you're kind of not sure where to go next. So even in my first playthrough, I kind of had to look up like a walkthrough at a couple of moments just to get me set on the path again, because I was kind of lost and the game wasn't super obvious about what to do next. So, but other than that, like, again, you can just do a quick little Google, find out where you need to go, be on your way. Everything's cool. I think it's really great. The final boss isn't too challenging, but I wouldn't say it's like baby easy either. Like, I don't know. I like it a lot. I think I've played the game twice? Because I played it, Link's Awakening was one of the very first games that I played on stream when I started streaming. I started with Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and then I think after that it was Link's Awakening or Wind Waker. I don't remember the exact order, but Link's Awakening might have been second, because I was still using my my husband's Switch at the time. I did not have my own to hook up to my streaming setup, so I was still using his. So I think I played Link's Awakening on his, so I need to play it on mine. I haven't played Link's Awakening on my own Switch yet. So, honestly, you know what might be fun, chat? Is maybe after we play Echoes of Wisdom, maybe go back into Link's Awakening, because the art style is the same. So maybe do a little, like, back-to-back comparison. That could be really fun. Revisit a game. That could be fun. Depending on what games come out next. So we'll see. Madra says, my favorites are tied, A Link to the Past and Oracle of Ages and Seasons. Those are some really good retro games. Shrimpoof says, I have a strong attachment to the DS ones, Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. That's amazing! I know that, I think it was Spirit Tracks? Was it Spirit Tracks that's really hard? Because, like, you have to, there's, like, the little, like, instrument, you have to, like, blow on your DS, like, in order to get it to work or something like that. I know that the mechanics of those games can be challenging for some players. But yeah, I've never played those before. I do have a DS, a 3DS, so I could play it if I got my hands on the games. Oh yeah, Willy Wonka's super vitamin candy. All the vitamins except for S and H. I have never read the book, actually, so I don't know, but I've seen the movie. Link to the Past is probably still my favorite. Hello, Spectre. Welcome on in. Link to the Past. Definitely my most played, especially after revisiting the world with Link Between Worlds. Fair. And I think, if I'm remembering right, I've probably mentioned this before, but Caffeinated, his favorite Zelda game is also, I believe, A Link to the Past. I believe that is his favorite Zelda game that he has played. Panflute. Yeah, Panflute. It's not that hard. I don't know. Or maybe it was something else. There was something about the mechanics that, like, were a little bit weird that some players find difficult. Yeah, my DS is a little scratched from all this sword swiping. Yeah, because you have to use your stylus for that. I do have a screen protector on my Switch, so if I messed it up, I could probably, like, replace that. But yeah, long answer. I think Link's Awakening is my favorite. And one of my reasons for that is because I could just replay that game again and again. I definitely could do that. So, yeah. Just order an R4 flash cart and download the ROM somewhere? I think, yeah, because unfortunately retro games are getting very expensive because they're not sold much. Maybe when we go to GameStop, I'll have a look and see if they have any DS games. The last time I was there, they did have a Pokemon game, although it was like $60, I think, for a DS game, which is insane. Absolutely insane. Oracle games are on Switch Online, which is fantastic. I love me my Switch Online, and again, super thankful to one of my good friends for adding me to their family plan, because there's the base one, and then there's like a level above that, which is the only way I was able to play Minish Cap, because you have to upgrade to the second one. So luckily I am on a family plan with a good friend of mine, and it works. I doubt they would carry any DS games now. Yeah, you would be lucky to find 3DS games now. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I think there were 2 3DS games in that store when I went that last time. And yeah, it was super expensive. I asked Chad about it, and I was like, I don't know, Caffeinated, this feels like a good chance to get my hands on another Pokemon game. At the end of the day, we decided against it because it was just too much money for something. I don't know. I think it was Pokemon... I don't even remember which game it was anymore. I don't remember which one it was anymore. I don't know. I'm lucky to have a retro gaming store in my area. Yeah, that is so nice. Yeah, in Maryland, me and Caffeinated, we used to have a retro gaming store in the area, and I am kicking myself for like not utilizing it more, because we probably could have gotten so many 3DS games from there. I need to visit. Me and Caffeinated, we need to visit our old stomping grounds, because man, that small town had everything we needed. Ugh. I'd still go to a local store for retro stuff anyway. That's fair. That is, yeah, fair. If that's an option that you have, absolutely. The older Pokemon games are expensive and in high demand. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm honestly lucky that I even have a 3DS. Honestly. Because getting a 3DS is starting to get hard. Or it's starting to be difficult because they cost so much. I bought it years ago. My 3DS was my very first console that I bought for myself. A long time ago, back when it was still pretty normal, like, to buy them. I think I spent maybe $200 or $300 on it, which at the time, like, I saved up for it. Like, I didn't have any other bills to pay, so it was fine. I could drop that kind of money at the time. Now, forget it. So, you should visit. I know, sweet and low. We should. Man, everybody wants us to visit. Like, everybody keeps telling us to go places, and we're just like, we want to go everywhere. We just cannot. In my complete inbox, Pokemon Soul Silver and Heart Gold are 2 of my most valuable games in my collection. Oof. Absolutely. Those are my complete. Shining Force 3 are my top 3 games value-wise. Nice. Yep, there it is. Caffeinated is playing Euro Truck Simulator. You know what? Before he gets too deep into it, hang on. Before he gets too deep. Because because I'm so hungry. They're each $300? Holy cow! Yeah, you really could get a lot of money for those. You really could. But also, like, if they're favorite games, not gonna want to sell them. Yeah, I mean, I would not want to sell my 3DS, even if it was like worth $1,000. No, I don't want to sell it because I still love it. I currently have Pokemon X on the 3DS. I restarted my game, actually. I haven't played it in a while. Maybe I'll play it this evening or something like that. I've been replaying Pokemon X, and it's so nostalgic for me because Pokemon X was my very first Pokemon game ever, that I played and completed. So I'm going back through. Very nostalgic. I like it a lot. Soul Silver is still my favorite in the Pokemon series. Amazing. Amazing. Well, man, in the Pokemon series, of the Pokemon games that I've played, ooh, I mean, I do love Let's Go Eevee a lot. Let's Go Eevee is very good. I don't know. Pokemon X is really good. Pokemon Violet has a soft spot. Man, I don't know which one's my favorite. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Arceus is great. Oh, I need to do a replay of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I feel like when I played it, I don't know. I was just kind of rushing through it. I've never played Alpha Sapphire, so I don't know. Oh, I did not play the new Pokemon Snap. I didn't play it. I looked at some of the gameplay, and I just could tell I was gonna get bored with it really quickly. So I decided not to get it. Because I was like, yeah, you would have to just kind of go through routes again and again trying to take pictures. I was like, it didn't quite feel like my cup of tea. Really, I love those Snap games. Though it seemed like when you would like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I could try, maybe if there's a demo that I could try, because I don't know. I'm skeptical. I'm actually a little bit skeptical. If they had a demo for it, maybe I would try it in my spare time just to kind of see if I like the vibes. But I feel like I would get bored. Although Caffeinated, his favorite Pokemon is Emerald. He loves it. I mean, he said that if Nintendo ever came out with a remake for Emerald, I think he would play it. I think he would based. Based? That's too easy. Too easy. It's a shame none of the digital console stores allow gifting. It's so true. It does not. It's very unfortunate. But it's okay. Auras are my second favorites. I loved the flying over the map thing they added. Did it better than the Switch games. Auras. Oh, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. There we go. I was like, yeah. I think it was Omega Ruby. That might have been what I saw in the store. It might have been Omega Ruby. Maybe. It had Groudon, I think, on the cover. If that helps. That might be what I found. If any digital retailer let me lend a game from my library to someone, they would have my undying support. That would be so cool. Just like a library of like, here, like borrow this game. Like a library. God, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do libraries do that? Wait a minute. Do libraries have video games? Because chat. Wait a minute. I'm a dumb. Just go to your local, guys, go to your local library. Yeah, some do. Depends on how robust it is. Just go to your local library and borrow a video game, and then you don't have to spend any money. Looks like I need to check out my local library. Although I don't know how much it would have. I feel like the library we had in Maryland definitely was more robust than here. So I don't know how much they would have, but also... And books. Yeah. And books. I mean, yeah. Some books, you know. It's not what they're totally there, you know, mainly there for, but, you know. I recently discovered my library has Switch games, and I've been eating good. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah! That's incredible! Because, yeah, No commitment. You can just try whatever you want. If you're not a collector, you just want to try them out, like, absolutely. Guess me and Caffeinated need to try that. One day, maybe I'll try to get him to maybe get us go to our local library, whichever one it is. One of my favorite games. I discovered one of my favorite games from my old library. Ooh, which one? Which one is your favorite? Which one became your favorite? Man, favorite games. Sea of Stars. That game, I took so long playing it, but then once I played it, I was like, dude, this game is incredible. I love Sea of Stars. I'm tempted, like, I bought the game digitally on the PlayStation. I am so tempted to just buy a physical version so that I have it. Like, because I love that game. I would just have to replay it again. Labyrinth of Refrain. Ooh. Your area now may be more likely to deem things like video games and books as inappropriate. Oh, yeah. Maybe. Possibly. PC games you can gift. Yeah, Steam allows it as well, but the Nintendo Store and PS stores do not. Yeah, you can gift on Steam, which I hesitate to recommend anybody gift me games on Steam because my laptop cannot handle most games. So if anybody did gift me anything on Steam, I might not even be able to use it very much because my computer is very prone to crashing. I bought Venba a while, like way back when it came out, and I could not finish playing the game because my computer kept crashing and resetting all my progress. So the only game that like does not crash my computer is Wingspan. I think Wingspan's the only game that has stood the test of time. Everything else, I think my computer has crashed at least once, including Stardew Valley. And I lost a whole day of progress. So, until I get a more robust computer system, I will not be utilizing Steam very much. Because it just seems like a waste of money to me to try to play things that just will not work. I don't want to risk it. I am so hungry right now. It is insane. My stomach feels so empty right now. That's not good. I'm gonna have to fix that. Luckily, we have leftovers in the fridge, so it's not gonna take forever and ever to get dinner ready. We're probably gonna have la-ing for dinner, which, oh my gosh, chat. The way that Caffeinated makes la-ing, it is so good. I mean, Caffeinated, anything Caffeinated cooks is gonna be good. Because I married myself my own personal chef. Which is incredible. Like, I can cook. I am not unskilled at cooking. I'm not unskilled. It's just very basic. And also, I'm not even a huge fan of cooking and anyway. So, la-ing, very good question. The best way I could describe it is it's something that we usually put over rice, although Caffeinated has recommended putting it like on some naan bread. What it basically is kale, lots of kale, chopped up tofu, is that it? And then he kind of creates the like sauce, quote unquote. There's like garlic, onion. I think he put some miso paste in there. Something else that I'm forgetting. And then that kind of sauce kind of brings it all together. And it's really, really good. Yeah, it is good. It is healthy. We discovered the recipe when we visited Caffeinated's family over the summer. We were eating at their house and they brought out laing and I tried it and I was like, wow, this is actually really good. So we were like, hey, like, we need to make this at home. Ooh, how do I spell it? Ooh, I think it's spelled as it's pronounced. Ooh. Let me double check myself before. Is it laing? Yeah, laing, food, Filipino dish of shredded or whole taro leaves with meat or seafood. Well, yeah. Oh, coconut milk. He puts coconut milk in it. So yeah, we've adjusted the recipe for what we like, but that is how you spell it. Traditionally, yeah, it looks like you would have taro leaves, except we use kale. And then, yeah, meat, aka tofu. You could put seafood, coconut milk spiced with chili, lemongrass, garlic, shallots. Yeah. So that's like our variation of laing, and that is how it's spelled. So I was right. Non-bread, that's like saying chai tea. Yeah, I'm realizing, yeah, that is kind of the same mistake, because non, yeah, means bread. So I'm committing a sin. Also, welcome on in. Good night, man. It's good to see you. But yeah, we love making laing. It's really, really good every once in a while. We need to get some different rice because we're trying to eat healthier. And right now, all we have is white rice. So what we'll probably get next is some purple rice. Purple rice historically has tasted very good, and it's healthier than white rice because it's just a lot of carb. So we'll probably, once we run out of the rice that we currently have, we'll probably pick up some purple rice. It's probably going to be more expensive, but is it a basmati rice? I don't know. I don't know. All I know is it Caffeinated said purple rice. So, I don't know. I kind of just float around and whatever. Forbidden rice. The forbidden rice. Forbidden. Yeah, white rice is very carby, sugary. And you want to be careful of that. I don't know that I've heard it called purple rice. Yeah, he called it purple rice. Because it's literally purple. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So, yeah. We do need to be eating healthier. Especially because I recently found out part of my fantastic week that I've been having. Some of you guys know, my mom has been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. It is something that with good, healthy habits, she can reverse, which is good, but that also means that I am at a very high risk for it. So, and Caffeinated is also at a very high risk for diabetes as well. So that is something that just the both of us have to really watch our diet and make sure that we stay healthy and exercise, so that we do not develop any of those problems. I've heard it called black rice and forbidden rice? Really? Interesting. Also with rice, you gotta wash it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Every time we make rice, we have a rice cooker. I'm always rinsing the rice, getting the starch off. Rinse it, put it in the rice cooker, push the button. You're done. Depends on what you're going for. If you want sticky rice, you don't want to wash off the starch. Yeah, if you want it to be a little bit more sticky, yeah, you should wash it less or none at all. So yeah, that is something. Because yeah, the starch is what makes it sticky. But if you're not wanting it to be sticky and you just want it to be like normal rice, then you want to wash it till the water's almost clear. Yeah. Go get tested for diabetes and pre-diabetes. Oh, man, I really should get tested, shouldn't I? Thing is, we don't have a doctor or health insurance, so that's kind of not possible for us right now. But eventually, which, man, I mean, I'm hoping that eventually doesn't mean years later. If anything, it's just blood work. Yeah, which, I mean, I've been wanting to get some blood work done for a while just to check and make sure everything's pretty normal. So at some point, maybe if I save up for it, if I can actually dedicatedly save up for it, I could maybe save up for a visit so that I don't go into debt just to have blood work done. So yeah, that is something that I do want to do. I'm type 2 and it can be well controlled and still live a fairly normal life. Yep. Yep. A lot of caffeinated's family has diabetes and they all, like, type 2 and they all deal with it. Like, so many of them have it. So they all lead pretty normal lives. See if you need to get shots for tinnitus and measles. I really need to look up, I need to figure out my shot records because my mom has given me every shot that I've ever needed growing up. It's possible I've already gotten those shots, especially because I went on a mission trip back when I was in school. Oh, tetanus, not tinnitus. Yeah, tetanus. I think I've already gotten a tetanus shot in that case. That reminds me. Oh, you need every 10 years? Well, maybe I need another one. Maybe I need another one. Just got back. Are you trying to figure out why you're tired? That's what we started the stream with, is we're trying to figure out why the heck Mei-chan is so freaking tired and, like, borderline lightheaded. Like, it's not severe, but, like, it's kind of like, we think it's because I've been taking too much vitamin D, because I very recently bought vitamin D with 5,000 IU, and I've been taking it almost every day. And so we think that I've had too much vitamin D, which is causing some problems, maybe. That's part of it. Bonds says, I know why you're tired. Why am I tired, Bonds? Tell me why. If your mom has insurance that covers it, if she can get a CGM continuous glucose monitor. I didn't want it for a long time, but it's so much information and you can't hide from the numbers with the thing attached to you. Yeah, if she can do that, that would be good. We'll see. I know they have insurance. I don't know. Thank you for the lurk, and I appreciate you. Another reason I'm probably tired is also because my sleep schedule. My sleep schedule has not been the best. Because you're stressed and your body is reacting. I don't know. That's what I think happens. It happens when we get older. That really could be a part of it. I definitely think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop taking the vitamin D for a while and see if I kind of come back to normal. If so, this is definitely part of the cause. And yeah, it's probably because I am a little stressed. Like, honestly, I do get stressed very easily. As much as I try to, like, not be stressed, because I know what it feels like for me to be extremely stressed. I have felt it before, and it's terrible. And I have not felt that level of stress in a long time. But it is possible that I am a little stressed because there's just so much happening, and it's always stressful when you're not feeling well. When you're not feeling well, it's so easy to get stressed out about it because it's like, what is wrong? I don't know what's wrong. I can't go see a doctor about it. And honestly, I even feel if I could go to a doctor, I feel like the doctor would just tell me, oh, just eat better. Oh, just like get better sleep. $300. Bye. Like, because that's happened to me before. Most of the time when I go see a doctor that isn't a regular doctor, they're just like, just change your habits. Be healthier. I don't know. Bye. So I hesitate because I feel like that's just the answer I'm gonna get. But yeah, it's possible I'm a little stressed. It is possible. Life is stressful. Paying for things is stressful. And as you get older and become an adult, things get stressful. So, definitely could be part of the reason. Which is why I try very hard to value my relaxing time. Take time to just do something fun. That, you know, takes your mind off of things. Part of that is streaming and gaming with you guys. Honestly, when I'm playing video games with you guys, more often than not, I'm not thinking about what's going on in my life, you know? I'm just here to play video games. So, in a way, you guys have actually been helpful. I mean, another thing is I'll just binge watch, like, a comfort TV show. It's great. Or, I mean, there's tons of YouTube content that I love watching that is just really, really great. I watch a lot of Zelda content, which is super fun. So, trying to mitigate my stress is also another thing. So, yeah. Hopefully this weekend, I can calm down a little bit. Stop taking my vitamin D for a little while. Let that run through my system. And hopefully come back next week ready to go. Ready to rock and roll, which, I mean, it'll be September by that point. So start the new month with better. Start September better. And get ready for an awesome birthday, because I'm gonna have a really cool birthday, everybody. It's gonna be so fun. Me and Caffeinated are going somewhere. Y'all will find out after we get back. We're going somewhere for my birthday. We did have to, because of some financial reasons, we did have to cut back on one of the things that we were gonna do. We were gonna make it an overnight trip, but for financial reasons, we are choosing not to make it an overnight trip. It is still gonna be fun. We're still gonna go out and do things, and it's gonna be a great birthday. So, I'm excited. I'm very excited. Hopefully you can go take a walk in a park. There is a nice place to walk that, yeah, I do like walking. I just have to get my body back to a place where it is not constantly fatigued and lightheaded. And then I should be able to go back to my walks because, yes, I love going for my walks outside. I have a Zelda podcast I like listening to. I've been creating a walking playlist that has a really good, like, set beat that can get me, like, walking a little bit faster if I need to. Amazing. Yes, officially the start of spooky season, which I'm so excited for. I love fall. Fall is my favorite time of year, so I'm very, very excited for that. It's gonna be great. My birthday is September 18. That is the day of my birthday. Which reminds me, I need to plan a special birthday stream so that we can all celebrate. It's gonna have to be after I get back from my trip. It's not gonna be the day of. It'll probably be after. But yeah, definitely we'll have to celebrate. I will figure out what we're gonna do for that. Maybe I can convince Caffeinated to do like a co-op game with me that day or something. But yeah, that's gonna be great. I'm excited. I'm not excited about getting older. That's something I'm not excited about, but it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I'm just aging. It's fine. The day before my little sister. Woohoo! Virgo babies. Virgo is better. Better to get older than not. I guess. Yeah. Otherwise, you're immortal. And who wants to be immortal in this economy? Honestly, in this economy, who wants to be immortal? Not me. I'll be getting older next month too. Whoop whoop! So many September babies. I'm an August Virgo. Let's go. August Virgo. Still counts. Virgo season. Let's go. I'll be getting older in October. Halloween season. Hashtag Libra. Sure, immortal is the fancy alternative. The real one is death. Yeah. Yep. And in October, me and Caffeinated will be celebrating our 2-year wedding anniversary. Guys, me and Caffeinated have almost been married for 2 whole years, which is insane. Because I feel like we've been married forever. I know, that just happened. Like, chat, do you guys remember? Like, some of you guys that are new, like, will not remember, obviously. But man, do you guys remember when I was planning the wedding and we were doing wedding fundraisers? Because I was, talk about stress. Planning that wedding was so stressful. So stressful for me. Like, man. Yeah, you've been streaming since you and Kath are boyfriend, girlfriend, living separately. I say in air quotes, because according to our family, we were living separately. Air quotes. I know, how is that possible? How is it even possible? Well, because our first year of marriage was literally so stressful, honestly. It was crazy. Just one thing after another. Didn't y'all have separate apartments? Yes, we did. We did. While we were still boyfriend and girlfriend, we did have separate apartments. But on the down low, we low-key were, like I was, there came a point where I was basically living at Caffeinated's apartment because that's where my streaming setup was when I started streaming. But like, we would go back and forth between the apartments, and then whenever family came over, we took all of our stuff, moved it, and we were like, no, we're separate. We're in our own separate homes. Yeah, when Sweet and Low met us, yeah, you asked if it was just a ploy for the fam, which it was. Otherwise, we could have saved so much money. Guys, it kind of angers me a little bit how much money that we could have saved if we just lived together from the start. Honestly. Like, we could have saved so much heartache and money if we had just lived together. But we could not do it, or else our families would have killed us. This is why you don't cater to other people's hang-ups. But we had to. Like, man, we had to. And, I mean, we even had a family member that was like, man, you guys should just hurry up and get married because you guys would save so much money living together. And we're like, yeah, but like, we could totally just live with each other now. Because, like, we were not ready for that. I can honestly say, like, sometimes you just, like, you're just, like, you know that you're leading to that point. But sometimes you're just not ready for it yet, you know? And that's okay. Like, as long as you and your significant other are on the same page, nothing else matters. It's a business idea, a mode rental for people to use for optics. I mean, right? Seriously. Some people. Like, we were, like, I mean, personally, I was not ready for a little while. I was going through, like, a lot of anxiety at the time. There was a lot that I was going through at that time that I had to work through. And I needed that time to work through it. And now we're married and I love my partner. Like, he's so great. Honestly, Like, so, and we're good. Like, yeah, life is stressful, but we work together. We do our best. Like, that's all you can do is just do your best. So what I'm saying is, like, you don't have to conform to, like, other people's timetables, basically. Like, I have a family member that is in a relationship that, like, you know, and they've been in that relationship for a while, and other adults have whisper, and they're like, you know, or they'll look at other couples and they'll say that they've been dating for 6 years or 7 years, and the adults, they whisper and they're just like, man, that's too long. If they've been together for that long and not married, who knows? Maybe there's somebody that's just not ready to commit and they need to break off the relationship. And it's like, excuse me? I know people that, I know other people that have dated for like 16 years, for a long time. And then they got married when they were ready and they're good. Good Moon says, if and when I get married, I just want to have a courthouse wedding and a formal wedding dinner at a restaurant. And you know what, Good Night Moon? You do that. You do what you want. Absolutely. I have cousins that did an elopement wedding. Didn't even invite their parents, which a lot of people were aghast about, by the way. But it's okay. Do what you and your partner want to do. Caffeinated at one point did mention eloping to me. Although eloping is not what I wanted. Personally, I really did want to have a nice wedding with, you know, family and everything. Like, it is something that I deeply wanted. So that's what we did. But, like, Caffeinated was like, I'll elope if you wanna. It's fine. Fine with me. We don't have to deal with all that stress. But I did want to have that wedding. I did. So we did. Those kinds of people I just cut out of my life. See, it's really hard, Medros, when those people are your parents. Like, it's a lot harder to cut people out of your life when they're parents or aunts and uncles. It's very hard. I am still working through boundaries with my own mom. Like, I'm still working on those. I'm currently in the middle of a dispute between my mom and my brother. Like, there's a lot. There is a lot. It's crazy. I don't know, man. Some people get married quickly and have long-lasting relationships, while others have been together a long time but have marriage that doesn't last. Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely, like, yeah, you are right. I mean, I have a cousin got engaged after 3 months of being together. They knew. They have a kid together now and they seem very, very happy. You cannot judge a relationship based on any of that. Anyone so superior in themselves that they think they can tell others what they should do and go around gossiping about the number of people I have no interest in having. Yeah, that's a toughie. When they are related to you, it's tough. I would have been your witness. Absolutely. Combat Peach 100% would have been the witness. Supported an elopement. Absolutely. Absolutely. We totally would have had you be a witness. 100%. We probably would have had one of Caffeinated, like a couple of Caffeinated's friends, like a couple of people. Bada bing, bada boom. All done. Cutting someone out is a really big, tough decision. It is, Shroom Poof. It really is. It is something that you should not do lightly. Honestly, you really shouldn't do it lightly. And most people, once they get to that point where they want to cut someone out, it is usually after they have done, like, after they've tried a lot. And then the person's like, oh, it was so sudden. They just suddenly cut me out. And it's like, if you think about it, most likely that person tried to set those boundaries and tried to make it work. But if you refuse, no. Yeah, I'm not saying it's path for everyone. Absolutely, absolutely. But if somebody is consistently breaking your boundaries that you have set consistently, it is something to consider. Some people just like to gossip and complain about every single thing. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I do have that tendency to, for lack of a better word, gossip. I have a tendency because I grew up with a mom that after an event, she would gossip about or she would talk about all the things and speculate about things, and that's what we did. And so that's something that I am trying to not do as much. It's very easy to do. Combat says one of my best friends had to cut both her parents off last year. Oof. That is really, really rough. Yeah, it's not easy. And one of her sisters. It's hard. Very hard. I tell them a couple times, and I have no interest in their sanctimony. If they continue, they're out. Don't care. Can't push those boundaries. Hello, Time Roller. Welcome on in. You have entered in during what is it? Deep. I don't know. Deep stream. Talk about life and stuff after we've had the tea. My friend's gaming tea shop opened today to success. Oh, good! I think I remember you mentioning that. Oh, so good. I'm so glad. I am so glad that they succeeded. I am so glad. I'm so excited for them. Incredible. Incredible. I hope they continue to succeed. My parents are dead though, so don't have to worry about that. Woo! Yep. It is simply tea talk. Yep. We are simply tea talking. For a little while, and I need to get some dinner soon, so I'll probably be wrapping up in a few minutes. Yeah, especially relatives who like to gossip, complain, gaslight, manipulate. Yeah. So hard. So hard. I had a thought. Where did my thought go? Where did it go? Oh. And again, one thing that I still mourn to this day is the fact that I no longer have a mother-in-law. Like, speaking of, like, you know, on the other side of, like, cutting people off or, you know, having to set boundaries with people that are just making life harder for you, you know, on the other side of it, I continually mourn the fact that I lost a family member that I didn't have to do that with. You know? It's not simply tea talk, it's spilling the tea talk. Ooh, yeah, we've gone from drinking the tea to spilling the tea. Ooh, absolutely. Absolutely. And it all boils down to, don't let people tell you what you have to do in your relationship unless you trust them. Like, because sometimes having an outside opinion can be helpful, but only if that person truly, like, loves you, respects you. Because I'm not saying ignore what everybody always, like, tells you, but when it comes to, like, you being in a healthy relationship, you don't have to get married within any other people's timetables. You can do it whenever you and your partner are ready to. And yeah, if people are pushing your boundaries, it's hard, but try to reinforce those boundaries so that your life is better. I also wish your mom would stop having opinions on my relationship. I know! It's ridiculous. I'm like, you just let people do what they do. Like, redonkulous. This is why you never want to be alone in the car. Hello. Yep, food. Yep. Okay, it's food time, guys. It is food time. I am starving. I am very, very hungry right now. I'm gonna go eat food, and I'm gonna stop taking my vitamin D for a little while, see if I feel better, because, wow, don't like feeling like this, so who knows? Who knows why I'm feeling this way? And hopefully that fixes it, honestly. I'm hoping that just stopping the vitamin D helps, because then that tells me that that was a problem. So, and I'll try to de-stress this weekend. It's ridiculous how often she calls my boyfriend slow for not proposing to me in our long-term relationship. Yeah, like I always say, as long as you and your partner are on the same page, it's okay. It's fine. Go at your own pace. If you guys are not on the same page, that is something for you two to talk about and work out and make those decisions. But if you're on the same page, it's fine. Go at your own pace. Nobody's story is the same. I mean, we have so many people in our lives that are having babies right now. So, well, by so many, I mean 2. Like 2? It still feels like a lot because they're close to us, but like 2. But like lots of people have babies. And it's okay that we're not having a baby. We don't want one. The only baby I want is a fur baby. That is the only baby I want. I don't need a child. As you can see, I can barely keep myself alive. I can barely care for myself. A werewolf? A werewolf would be better than a real baby. Hot take. Okay, anyway. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming to my stream today. I appreciate you all. Let's see. Good Day Moon has Cater Blossom as a raid suggestion. Let's see here. Where's my browse? What is Cater Blossom doing? There's an ad. Let's see here. Where's my... Okay. We'll wait till that ad ends. All right. So, at the end of the day, cucumber melon tea from the Whistling Kettle tastes better iced in my opinion, but you can drink it black and, or not black, hot, sorry, words. Drink it hot and it still tastes good. This is a good green tea if you like that astringent taste. Another word for astringent could be bitter, but it's not bitter. But if it helps you, like, if you don't know what astringent means, let's see, what are they doing? What are they playing? Ooh, Cozy Caravan. That looks cute. Sure, we'll raid Indicator Blossom today. As always, if you add Pokemon Snap to your throne, I will send it and you can try it risk-free. Appreciate it. Duly noted. Duly noted. Some people who have kids just aren't fit to be parents, while others just aren't in the position to have children. So everyone is at different points in their lives. Don't compare. Yes, don't compare yourself to what other people are doing at your age. That is something I need to tell myself a lot of times. Because I very easily... Whoops. I do it all the time. Don't compare yourself to other people. It's not worth it. All right. So yeah, cucumber melon is really good. I recommend it if you like a good astringent tea. I will hopefully soon figure out what September's tea of the month tea is gonna be. So I will attempt to figure that out. All right, let's get this raid rocking and rolling so I can go have dinner because I'm hungry and I am tired. So very tired. So very tired. Like, woof. I'm just gonna lie down and just. All right. No, I don't want to collaborate. This new knock thing, really weird. All right. How long until the ad is over? Okay. Alrighty, go ahead and copy whichever raid message applies to you. We have one for followers and one for subs. So please drop by and say hello to Cater Blossom. It looks like they are playing Cozy Caravan in early access. I think that's a game that I had my eye on for a little while, if I'm remembering correctly. If I remember this game. So yeah, be sure to check that out. Say hi, and then if you need and then after that, do whatever you guys need to do. You know, eat your own dinner or lunch or whatever. Thank you, Good Day Moon. Yes, everybody have a stress-free weekend. Do something this weekend that just makes you happy. And I will see you guys next week. And if I'm feeling better, which I am gonna try to feel better, we will continue Mika and the Witch's Mountain next week. That is still the current goal. I would like to finish that game before moving on to something else. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed Tea Time with Mei-chan, Mei-chan's Tea Club. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be back next month with more. So look forward to that announcement when I end up making it. Goodbye!